What's going on today? We're doing MoneyHeist from Vulnhub. MoneyHeist is a machine or Linux machine from Vulnhub where we will learn all kinds of password guessing. So this machine is centered around teaching you where to look for passwords when you do pen testing. It's not as realistic as you would think, but it is a kind of machine that you would learn where to look for passwords if you are doing a CTF challenge. So basically, we will do a lot of password guessing, looking in the right places, doing XCF strings on images, executables, extracting hidden passwords, doing some crypto on um, using some modular conversion. We will do some crypto on this machine. And lastly, simple Linux privilege escalation. So you can go ahead and download the machine from Vulnhub using this link. The machine size is 844 megabytes. It's not that big. Um, Other than that, this is just an introduction. Let's just now go to the real work. Okay, so when we first open the IP address, it will show the basic image here. Now there is no view page source, so all we have to do here is to inspect the element and view that we have an image called theme.jpg. Now if you download this to your machine, ls, so theme is here, you can just do strings or xif tool on theme. I don't have it. Okay, so the xif tool, theme. So looking at the metadata of this image, we don't find anything of interest. So we will run strings, theme, and as you can see, there is nothing in here. So I'm just doing that to show you the methodology. Clear. Okay. So what do we do here? We don't have anything, right? Let's do now directory search. So we fire up directory search, sudo buster dir dash u http 192.168.1.9 w user share list dirp directory listing 2 3 oh buster. Okay, so we will choose the medium. I'm doing a lot of typos these days. So immediately we get robots gates. So going to robots, we have an image. Now, I'm telling you immediately, guys, if you download this image, it's going to tell you that the image is not valid. So you need to change the signature. Upon changing the signature of the image, it doesn't give us anything meaningful, right? So I'm going to skip this part to save you time. Now, gate. The meaningful part is here. So if you go to gate, we have an executable file. Just go ahead and download this file. And upon downloading, start this. You see the binary file is here. Type strings gate. So as you can see, it has revealed what seems to be a directory, Bank of Spain. We're gonna take this one and head to the browser, access. So we have another page that displays only image. So we inspect the element, name of the image is bank. So go ahead and download the image. Do I have it in my terminal? Let's see. Yes, run exif tool on bank.jpg. So looking at the exif output, nothing of interest. Running strings seems like the same, nothing of interest except, let's look again. No. Okay. So clear. So what do we do here? The image enumeration has failed. So what we do here, we will take the directory as this and go back to directory search, launch the same process. So here I would change the URL to paste Bank of Spain and run this. If this failed, we will turn the directory search into search for files. So by specifying the option -x and specifying the file extensions, PHP, HTML, text. So this is like, it's not going to return anything. As you can see, the progress has reached the 50% and there is no return directory. So I'm going to stop this and here -x, PHP, txt, HTML. So immediately we get two files, index and login. So index, the same, login. So now we get something new. This is a login interface where we're required to put in the username and the password. So trying the default credentials, admin, haha, wrong person. Okay, so now the challenge doesn't expect you to use SQL injection to bypass the login form, nor it expects you to do brute force with Hydra. As you can see, it's a mere CTF challenge. There is no outstanding skills required from you. So when it's a CTF, we will look at the pure source. So we go down, hoping that we would find something of interest. So login form, post index, HTML, avatar. This is the login form. As you can see, type submit, on click, return, check this form, login. Script source equal CR3. Let's click on this JavaScript. Let's read through the script. Function check form, if form user ID value equal anonymous and form password equal B1TCH, return true, else alert, haha, wrong person. If you remember, when we put out wrong password, it returned the pop-up saying, haha, wrong person. Now, let's try anonymous with this password. I'm not going to spell it out because YouTube is very sensitive to these kind of words. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to head back, type anonymous, login, and the login worked. So right now we are inside what seems to be supposed to be an authenticated dashboard of the user anonymous. So, and this is the index HTML page. Like again, click on view page source. So let's look through the notes. Navigation bar, header. Okay, this is a note here. Hey, help please. I am Arthur Roman. They are very dangerous. And one more thing, maybe old things will not work, they are updated. Please help me. This is a hint about something that has to do with password guessing. And the username, obviously, it is Arturo. So, and given the fact that the machine has an SSH server running, so what we will try here, we will try to find the password of the SSH login using the username Arturo and the password from RawQ. So I'm going to clear this and run Hydra. Sudo Hydra -l Arturo. Let's make sure we're spelling this correctly. Arturo. I'm going to copy that since I am doing a lot of typos these days. Okay. Now, so -p user share word list RawQ -s 55001. Forget to tell you guys that the SSH server is running on this port. So when you do the nmap scan, make sure you put the switch -p dash to reveal all of the open ports. I'm gonna use like 25 threads and run this. Oh, we forgot to put the server address. SSH 192.168.1.9 unknown servers. $55001. Unknown service. SSH is an unknown service. How come? I guess my mistake is this. This should be with lowercase. Okay, now it worked. Alright, so after sort of waiting for a long period, as you can see, the password is Corona and the username is Arturo. So let's go ahead and log in with these credentials. Clear, clear. So SSH Arturo at 192.168 or heist.local. If you add this to the host file, you can log in easily. It's better. Local -p 55001. Yes, the password is Corona, and you're logged in. That's the first footprint we have on the machine. Now the next step is to escalate the privileges. Now before going on, or before going further and escalating the privileges, it's good to know that this machine is about escalating privileges in the horizontal pattern. So we would move on from user to user all the way till the root user. So we will start first with looking for the binaries that have the suit bit set. Let's change the command a bit. So if I cancel all of this mess and just type, change the order, -parent -u equal s -type f. Okay, that worked. So what do we see here? Let's see, we have set user mount, ping, mount. So all of these binaries supposedly have the suit bit set. So we'll have to find which one to use. Okay, the find command, the one that will work for you. So if you go now to GTFO bins, and search for find, type the function is suit, and all you have to do is to copy paste. The suit is Just copy paste this one, and your privilege will be elevated. Now, before doing that, let's see the defined under which user it's running. ls-la user bin grep find. So it's running under user then var. So if we put this now, it's going to change the user from Arturo to this user dash command not found. Okay, let's do this. So run it from its own directory, which is user bin find ID same. No, we're actually now Denver. Okay, now ls secret cat secret. Arturo gets phone somehow and he called police headquarters. Hello, I'm Arturo. I'm stuck in there with almost 65, 66 hostages. And there are total 8 with weapons. One name is Denver Negro. Okay. CD home. CD Arturo. We didn't check this out. ls cat secret. Oh, we did check this out. Go back. ls cat Denver. ls cat note. Okay, Denver to others. Damn it. How Arturo gets the phone. I caught him when he tried to leak our identity in police headquarters. Now I keep him in other room. Oh, okay. Interesting. Cat secret diary. They all underestimate me, mainly Nairobi and Tokyo. They think only they can lead the team and I can't. Tokyo is like Maserati, you know, but I hate both of them. Now I leave a thing on browser which should be secret. Now Nairobi will be responsible for this. So the secret on browser is accessing this directory. So let's access that directory and see what secret maybe could be revealed. So there we go. Just append this to, or prepend this with the IP address. 168.1.9. Key. We have a key here. Huh. Don't trust me, trust anyone so quickly until I think there are many spelling mistakes or grammatical mistakes in this challenge. Can't see everything clearly. Okay, now clearly this is a Morse code. Morse code, you know, comes with this form. So we take this and we go to a website called Cryptography, which is a modular conversion. So here we put the text, which is Morse, and we specify decode. Oh, no, Enigma machine, Morse. Look for Morse code. Paste, decode, and this is the corresponding Morse code. Now, what's going to happen? You will take this Morse code, the output, and we will have to specify some other algorithm because, as you can see here, they are somewhat similar. And let's take this one and make it as the new input. Okay. Now, as you can see, we have different code revealed. So now if we add tab cipher, TAP decode. Okay. Now, normally when we run a Morse code and decode it, okay, the logical sequence is to go from Morse into tab and from tab into ROT, and then we end up with affinity. So this is the TAP, and this is the corresponding text. Now from Morse to TAP, and go to now Let's try ROT. ROT. Okay. You would run through the sequence until you get something readable here. Now this is not readable. We will try the last one, which is affinity. Affin. Okay, decode. I I I am a boss word here. Okay. Now suppose this is kind of password, right? So what we will try to take this and treat this as a password. And we go back. You see here they mentioned something about the user Nairobi, so we will try to escalate to Nairobi now. So Nairobi password. I am a boss word here. Worked will work. So Nairobi. Let's make sure I'm copying the password correctly. Okay. Paste. So finally it worked. I just typed the password manually without copying and pasting it. So it worked manually. ID. So right now we are Nairobi. Now the next step is to escalate to the root user. So we can go through the same process of finding out the the binaries through suit bit bet, suit bit set. So find slash dash burn dash u equal s dash type f. Okay. Not. So what do we have here? That's something that stands out. We have the GDB debugger. So GDB debugger has the suit bit set. Let's go to GTFO pins and find if it has a workaround. GDP suit. So what we will do here, we'll just copy and paste this. Now it's a sudo. Now just copy and paste this one. Let's try our directory. Okay, let's try this. ID. And right now you are Tokyo. Tokyo is the next user on the line. So pwd. As you can see, we are in Nairobi, cd back, ls. So we have tried Arturo, from Arturo to Denver, and from Denver to Nairobi, from Nairobi to the last user, which is Tokyo. City to Tokyo, city Tokyo. ls -la. So we have sudo as admin successful, profile, nano, cache, bash rc, bash history. Let's check this out. When I see the history of commands that have been run on the machine, we will try to view this file. So root. So let's try this one. So root. Password for Tokyo. No password. Seems like we have to provide a password. Okay, let's try to view this file, nano. So cat. Oh, it's a directory. Cat sudo as admin successful. Romeo Oscar Tango Stop Papa Alpha Syria Whiskey Oscar Romeo India November Delta India Alpha 1 India Alpha 1 9 1947. 1947. Seems like it's hinting about a password. So it could be India 1947. Okay, so root, and let's go to the browser, try different combinations. India 1947. Try this one. Let's try this out without the uppercase I, lowercase I. So root, paste. Oh, worked. ID. So you are now the root user. Suppose this is finished. It was a cool challenge, purely CTF challenge, as we saw. The passwords were all over the place. Sometimes you would find the password in a note, like this one. Sometimes you would find the password hidden in the metadata of an image. Sometimes you would find it in by just decrypting and encrypting some random ciphers, and that's how we made it through. So I hope you find this helpful and see you in the next video.